So very good morning students, welcome back to first year physics. In the first year physics actually we completed a related to the about a simple harmonic oscillator. In that simple harmonic oscillator we completed only one potential energy situation, that is about a simple harmonic oscillator, because we have to find a total energy for the simple harmonic oscillator, SHO, simple harmonic oscillator. Simple harmonic oscillator, in this total energy will be sum of potential and kinetic energy. Now we know potential energy is nothing but a half m omega square a y square it is, but we don't know kinetic energy. Now we should find a kinetic energy. Yes, you take a kinetic energy or you say K, right? This is we should get. So of course kinetic energy is nothing but a half m omega square. This is what it is, a kinetic energy. But in case of a simple harmonic motion, V is equal to root over omega into root over a square minus y square is the formula is there. So now you substitute this value here. K is equal to half m omega into root over a square minus y square within the bracket, and it is square. So K is equal to half m omega square a square minus y square. So that the kinetic energy will be K is equal to half m omega square a square minus half m omega square y square. This is the kinetic energy relation. So very simple kinetic energy formula. Because the potential energy there, it is an integration method is there, but it is in case of a kinetic energy not required. Directly we can take like this. And in this also again we have some cases. Case 1, you look at if displacement at mean position, that we can say the particle is at a mean. Sir, when particle is at a mean, what will happen? The kinetic energy, of course, half m omega square a square minus half m omega square is 0 square. So K is equal to half m omega square a square is the kinetic energy. This is at a mean position, you remember, maximum, whereas the potential energy at a mean position is minimum. Potential energy at a mean position is minimum, but whereas the kinetic energy is maximum. This is a very important comparison, right? Case 2, you look at y is equal to a at an extreme condition, at a maximum place. So K is equal to half m omega square a square minus half m omega square again a square, because here will be what? Here it is a square, no? That is kinetic energy will be 0. At an extreme condition it is minimum will be there. Very simple. Potential and kinetic energies are quite opposite. Quite opposite we can say. Quite opposite, which is very important. Right? It is completely different. Both are in opposite. And here third case I would like to tell you, that is about a case 3. So we know V is equal to a omega cos omega t. Are you remember this? And kinetic energy is nothing but a half mv square, right? So K is equal to half m. V will be a omega cos omega t, it is whole square. So K is equal to half m a square omega square cos square omega t. This is about a kinetic energy. Right? This is about a kinetic energy. Now what we have to find? Actually total energy, right? So before that I would like to tell you graph for the kinetic energy. See, again once again look at kinetic energy, we know half mv square. V is we know omega into root over a square minus y square. This value here you substitute, then it is squaring, no? Therefore omega square, square root cancel a square minus y square. So K is equal to half m omega square a square minus half m omega square y square. So cases at a displacement 0, that is at a mean position, kinetic energy will be maximum. At an extreme condition, kinetic energy will be minimum. And here third case, V is equal to a omega cos omega t is there. Therefore kinetic energy formula half m v square is just you replace the V with this, therefore whole square a square omega square cos square omega t. See, simple now. Let we have to draw the curve, it is energy curve, that is you take like kinetic energy on the y axis, and it is a x axis, you take plus extreme and it is minus extreme. See, in case of a potential energy there will be a curve, is it is reversed like a reverse hyperbola, right? Now let us actually, we are saying about a this one, no, it will be look like this. I'm sorry, it is reverse, no? It is a potential energy curve, no? Now that I want to tell you kinetic energy, no? In case of a kinetic energy, what happens at an extreme condition, that is will be minimum, no? Minimum in the sense is 0. It is an extreme, no? This is one extreme. Of course, kinetic energy minimum are 0. That is another extreme, kinetic energy is minimum. But whereas the mean position kinetic energy is maximum. You look into the relations also. My kinetic energy at a mean position, yes, it is a mean position, no? You say it is a displacement is 0. And it is a displacement is maximums. You can take it like this. So at a mean condition, displacement is 0. At that position, kinetic energy is maximum. And at a situation of a mean position, extreme conditions, kinetic energy, that's what. Potential energies, it is reverse. Kinetic energy will be like a parabola. These two curves are very, very important. Right? You go through these two curves and you do this problem. Now let us will move to the total energy, because our concept is only total energy, no? Yes. Here the total energy is nothing but a sum of the potential and kinetic energy. Yeah, you look at the thing, that is the total energy will be potential energy half m omega square y square. What about kinetic energy? Half m omega square a square minus 1 by 2 m omega square y square. So this may be cancelled, because minus plus is becomes, so which is in the form like this. This is what now? The total energy. This is the complete question which related to what? Simple harmonic oscillator. The total energy is asking, so that the total energy for the simple harmonic oscillator will be T is equal to, will be half m omega square a square. Now I want to say you another forms also. Suppose we know omega is equal to 2 pi by t, or we can also take as 2 pi n frequency. Here you write half m 2 pi by capital T whole square a square. So T is equal to 1 by 2 m 4 pi square by t square a square it is. Suppose you want to cancel 2, then 2m pi square a square by time square it is. This is the total energy, this is time, don't cancel it is a total energy. Now in terms of frequency, so you substitute in terms of frequency also, will get like this. See, total energy will be 2 pi, I mean to say it is 1 by 2 m 2 pi n whole square a square. So it is becomes 1 by 2 m 4 pi square n square a square. Fine. So 2 1s 2 2's cancel. 2 m pi square n square a square it is. This is what it is, the time period of simple harmonic oscillator. Total energy of the simple harmonic oscillator. We can take it like this. Right? And here, now let us will move to the graph. For the total energy curve will be what happens. Yes, you take it both together. No, you draw. This is the, you can take, this is represented as what? Potential energy curve, and this is will be represented as what? Kinetic energy curve. So that we can take together, therefore we'll get the final expression. Right? Yes, of course. It is represented as to be potential energy is maximum, we can say, and it is a potential energy is minimum, and here also potential energy is maximum. And whereas in this case kinetic energy is minimum, see quite opposite. Here the this situation you say kinetic energy is maximum here, and this situation is, it is a plus extreme, kinetic energy is minimum or 0. So which we can take in to be like this. One curve is a potential energy curve, you say this is the potential energy curve, and this you say kinetic energy curve, which is to be represented together. Say both will be reverse, potential and kinetic energy curves will be reverse. That's what I mean to say. This is about a potential kinetic energy with position, because the different places at extremes what happens, at mean position is what happens. That's what the conclusion related to the simple harmonic oscillator. Simple harmonic oscillator, and you go through this, which is very very important, right? And as well as I'll tell you in terms of sin square omega t and cos square omega t also we have no. So potential energy also is there and kinetic energy also is there. So you look into that also. What will happen? Say potential energy is nothing but a half m omega square y square sin square omega t. And what about kinetic energy? Half m omega square a square cos square omega t. Here you write the total energy will be both, you substitute half m omega square y square sin square omega t plus half m omega square a square cos square. Of course it is also right, right? It is also we can take as a right. Suppose you want to say here y is equal to a. Suppose you want to say y is equal to a, therefore 1 by 2 half m omega square y square a square is common, then sin square omega t plus cos square omega t, which is to be taken like this. We can say it is a total energy related question. Now on this basis, let us we have some problems. I'll tell you the problems. We'll see. There is a general problems I am telling on the basis of this. Say the question is given, find a potential and kinetic energy and total energy, right? Is asking find a potential energy, kinetic energy and total energy. We know potential energy formula, we know kinetic energy formula, and as well as we know total energy also, where displacement is, the given is y is equal to a by 2, one question. Second question, say y is equal to a by root 2 is the another question. Third question is y is equal to, it is root 3 by 2a. See, for first of all, if I am taking a displacement this, for this displacement we should verify 3. Like if I go for this displacement, again we should verify 3. If I take this one, then we should verify 3. Right? Let us look at first one. You write all formulas. Potential energy half m omega square y square. Second, kinetic energy half m omega square. It is I mean to say omega a square minus 1 by 2 m omega square y square. And of course, the total energy will be 1 by 2 m omega square, it is a square, right? This is what it is, the total energy. Or else we can also take, after getting the potential and kinetic energy, supposed to add also, no problem. That will see. So suppose I want to tell you first one, let us you take a first case, displacement I am taking, y is equal to half of the maximum amplitude. For that situation, you take a potential energy will be half m omega square, y will be a by 2 whole square. So potential energy will be m omega square a square by 4. So that is equal to 1 by 8 m omega square a square, when case of displacement is half of the maximum amplitude. Right. You go for the second, kinetic energy is equal to half m omega square a square minus half m omega square, y will be what? A by 2. That is whole square. So kinetic energy half m omega square a square minus 1 by 2 m omega square a square by 4. So that here you take half m omega square a square is common, 1 minus 1 by 4. So 1 by 2 m omega square a square of 3 I mean to say 4 minus 1 by 4. This becomes 4 into 2, 1 by 8 m omega square a square of 3. So it is becomes 3 by 8 m omega square a square. This is what? The kinetic energy. Now is asking total energy, no? Yes, of course. Total energy is equal to potential plus kinetic energy. Or else we can also take directly also, no problem. But better you go like this, m omega square a square plus 3 by 8 m omega square a square. Now you add this 4 by 8 m omega square a square. 4 ones, 4 twos. Total energy will be 1 by 2 m omega square a square. For the given displacement, the total energy will be what? To be like this. For the given displacement, the total energy will be half m omega square a square. So this is the method to do. You look at here. So just you replace the displacements. Here the displacements you replace like this. So simplify the question to be like this. Right? Now let us will move to the next one. That is given as what? Y is equal to a by root 2 you take. So let us will see. So what happens for the displacement? A by root 2. Here you take first potential energy 1 by 2 m omega square a by root 2 whole square. M omega square a square by 2. So it is 1 by 4 m omega square a square is the potential energy. Okay, now you go for the kinetic energy, half m omega square a square minus 1 by 2 m, it is y square, no, omega square, y will be a by root 2 whole square. So it is becomes 1 by 2 m omega square a square minus 1 by 2 m omega square a square by 2. Better again you take a common is 1 by 2 m omega square a square is common, 1 minus 1 by 2. So k is equal to 1 by 2 m omega square a square 2 minus 1 by 2. So it is 2 2s are 4 m omega square a square it is. Now you add up both potential and kinetic energies. Yeah, look at total energy will be, potential energy will be 1 by 4 m omega square a square plus 1 by 4 m omega square a square. So it is becomes 1 by 2 m omega square a square. See, the energy remains constant. Is it constant or not? Right? So it is in the form of 1 by 2 m omega square a square. Simple. What I am doing, just replacing this displacements. Now let us will go for the next one also. That is y is equal to root 3 by 2. So the derivation everything is same. Just displacements are replacing. Yeah, you look at. So here will be potential energy is equal to 1 by 2 m omega square, y will be root 3 by 2 a whole square. So P is equal to 1 by 2 m omega square 3 a square by 4. So P is equal to 2 into 2, 2 into 4, and that is 3 by 8 m omega square a square. This is the potential. You have to take kinetic energy 1 by 2 m omega square a square minus 1 by 2 m omega square y square. So y will be, you take look at 3a square by 4 again. So better you take common here, 1 by 2 m omega square a square you take a common, 1 minus 3 by 4 will get. So here it is, because 1 by 2 m omega square 1 by 2 m omega a square is common. So remain is 1 minus 3 by 4 is common, remain is there. So omega a square, it is 4 minus 3 by 4 it is. So 4 into 2, 8, 4 minus 3, so that 1 by 8 m omega square a square is the kinetic energy. Now you go for the potential energy, total energy. So third one, total energy, no, potential energy is 3 by 8 m omega square a square plus kinetic energy will be 1 by 8 m omega square a square. So you add this 4 by 8 m omega square a square, 4 ones 4 2s. See, look at, for all displacement, wherever you see in the simple harmonic oscillator, simple harmonic motion, the total energy will be remains constant. Yes, of course it is proved. At a different situations, different displacement, the total energy will be half m omega square a square only, because for this displacement total energy will be 1 by 2 m omega square a square. And the second a by root 2 also, the total energy same. and on another distance also 1 by 2 m omega square a square only. So in case of a simple harmonic motion, simple harmonic oscillator, the total energy will be remain same, which is in the form of 1 by 2 m omega square a square only. So this is what it is related to the simple harmonic oscillator. The total energies remains constant, which we can say like this. Clear? Now let us will see related to this simple harmonic oscillator and other problems. See, some other problems are given in our material. So this question actually related to the LIQ. So without fail, everyone read and you finish it. See. Yeah. See the page number 193, page number, question number 8. What fraction of total energy is kinetic energy? What fraction of total energy is kinetic energy when displacement is 1/2 of amplitude of particle executing SHM? Just now we did for all half as well as the root 3 by 2 and 1 a by root 2 also we finished. But is asking the question is the kinetic energy, that is kinetic energy of what fraction of kinetic energy is the total energy is asking. At a displacement is what is given, that is y is equal to a by 2 is asking. So the question page number 1 by 193, question number is 8. So we know kinetic energy half m omega square a square minus 1 by 2 m omega square y square. Just you write here. M omega square a square minus 1 by 2 m omega square a by 2 whole square. Fine. Therefore, you take as 1 by 2 m omega square a square minus, it is 4 no. So that 1 by 2 m omega square a square by 4. Better you take a common is 1 by 2 m omega square a square. So 1 minus 1 by 4 will get. So it is what happens 3 by 4 or you say 3 by 8 m omega square a square. Just now we know this, we did this. Is asking related to the total energy, no? So that here you write like this 3 by we can write by using kinetic energy 3 by 4 into 1 by 2 m omega square a square. But we know total energy is nothing but a half m omega square a square. So kinetic energy is equal to 3 by 4 of total energy, or k by t is equal to 3 by 4. It is the fraction, because it is asking what fraction, no? So we can take like this, right? So this is the one question is given like this, and here there is a 9th question is given on the basis of same situation. So which is given, what happens to the total energy of a simple harmonic oscillator if its amplitude is double? So that total energy is directly proportional to A, no? There will be another question. Here the question number 9, see, is asking when the amplitude is doubled, is given as A is equal to 2A. This is you say A2, but A1 you take as A. Then total energy directly proportional to A square, right? So T1 by T2, that is the total energies A1 by A2 whole square directly. So T1 by T2 is equal to A by 2A whole square. So this is cancelled. Total energy is equal to 1 by 4 it is. Clear? So what is what happens? It is becomes a what? For the relation of total energy. So that here we can take, that is the total energy T2 is equal to 4 into T1. So this is what related to the total energies. Clear? So this is the simple harmonic motion or oscillations chapter. It is to be completed, and everyone remember from this chapter we will get the one LAQ. Without fail you read 3 LAQs. This is the chapter related to the simple harmonic oscillations or oscillations chapter. This chapter is completed and we'll meet in the next class with new chapter. Thank you very much. Thank you.